Triton Nation, welcome to the Heart of America semifinal matchup between Davenport University and Iowa Central Community College. The weather hasn't changed much since the quarterfinals. It's cold, it's windy, it's snowing a little bit. Yeah, this should be a good one. Both of these teams are from up north, so they kind of live for the cold. Let's see what happens here. It looks like Davenport will be kicking off to Iowa Central to start off this match. First kick, straight to Matthew Barker, gets it off to Richard Felton, who is picked off immediately on a pass. That's going to be a try for Davenport about 8 seconds into this. Richard Felton's going to need to shake that one off real quick here. (7-0) to start the match. Davenport U is up. A good kick from Davenport, well contested in the air, scooped up eventually by the U. Nice offloads in traffic by Davenport there, but Iowa Central is playing pretty solid defense. That's going to be a high tackle against Iowa Central. Davenport University has a penalty in their favor. Tap and go by Davenport, a stiff arm by the player there. Eventually scooped up and taken down by Jabari Leopold. Matthew Barker and Mike Wilden on the team tackle there. That looked like Elliott Finn on that tackle. Matthew Barker tracking, getting in front of the player. Ani Mateto stepping in to assist with the tackle there. That ball was out. Richard Felton got on top of it. Penalty awarded to the Tritons. Richard Felton tries to kick for touch, and it stays in. The wind is blowing it down just inside the 22 here. Tracked down by Mike Wilden. Stepping over a player there, making a few more meters on the gain. Penalty awarded to the Tritons for not, I'm guessing, not releasing the ball there. Richard Felton missed the touch line on the last one. It looks like he's going to try to put another boot to it here. This one stays in as well. That wind is ferocious today. DU on the counter. A big hit by collision by Matthew Barker and the other players. Stolen by Mike Wilden on the ground. Penalty to Davenport. He's calling holding on. Player down for Davenport U. Time is off.
Look inside, Brady. That's set up. Let's go.
The player is up and moving. Matthew Barker, the captain, is having words with the call on the field.
Penalties given. Let's go.
The serve's calling him off. Back to action here, 7-on-7. Davenport taps and goes. Mishandled in the backfield a little bit. It's going to have him on their back foot. Forward pass called. The serve was on top of the action there. It's going to be a scrum down to Iowa Central. All right. Warnings for early push. I believe warnings were given to both teams there. An offsides penalty in favor of Iowa Central. That ball is swung out wide. Ani Matato's got some pace. One guy to beat. Gets in there. It's going to be 5-7. Pending conversion attempt here. Richard Felton's going to kick this one about 1.5 meters from the touchline. He's got the wind at his back, so see what he could do here. Lines it up. That kick is just a little wide to the left. It's going to be 5-7. Davenport has the advantage currently. That ball went directly into touch. It's going to be a free kick to Davenport at the halfway mark. Finally get a ball in there. Hard run by the Davenport player, eventually met by Sofyan Ben Mefta and cleaned up by Mike Wilden. Sofyan Ben Mefta with a big tackle there. Davenport player finds a gap. Sofyan Ben Mefta again with another massive tackle from behind. Sofyan again. That's 3 tackles in a row for the big man. And a good poach by Elliott Finn there gets a not releasing penalty call. There is no sweeper. We got a foot race down the center here. Another penalty to Iowa Central for not releasing the ball. And then they get the Richard Felton goes for the kick, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. Mike Wilden was on the chase, couldn't quite get there. Going to have a line out to Davenport. This has to be getting close to the end of the first half here. Davenport with the throw. Deep ball. Mike Wilden ran down from behind here. Davenport there to ruck immediately. Good support play by Davenport there. Sofyan Ben Mefta. Sofyan Ben Mefta with the tackle from behind. Created, disrupted in the pass. Jabari Leopold scoops it up. He's off to the races. He's got one more to beat. He's off. He's gone. He needs to get a little closer to center. Trojans are going to take the lead here at the end of the first half, I believe. Going to be 10-7 pending conversion attempt. These are tough conditions to play in. Both teams just look beaten and battered on the field right now. Richard Felton sizing this one up. Gets the 2 more on the board. Tritons take a lead by 5 at the end of the first half here. It's going to be 12-7 here at the end of the first half. Tritons do have the lead on Davenport currently. Half over. We're going to flip the field for the second half. Looking at 2 substitutions at the half. Vanya Sturm comes on. Nathan Eplett's going to come on as well. And I believe Shunda Williams just came on at the half as well. We're going to have 3 substitutions. Tritons will kick off to start this one. Good rundown from behind by Nathan Eplett. Jabari Leopold with a nice tackle on the edge. They're going to bring this one back. Good tracking defense by the Tritons there, kept them honest on the edge. Vanya Sturm making a big hit. Anna Matato's there to help. There's a penalty against Iowa Central. Oh, no, I apologize. It's against Davenport, actually. Richard Felton had a nice 40-meter run there. Tried to get an offload out. There's a Davenport player put himself in the way there. Penalty against Iowa Central, awarded to Davenport. Little foul play in the ruck there. Davenport taps. Little error in the back line with the pass there. Good tackle by Jabari Leopold. Wrestling background coming into play there for sure. A boot downfield, and it's a foot race to the try-zone. Looks like Shundell Williams is going to win that race, but he's going to get tackled into touch.
in his hands, carried it into the try zone, grounded. Must be right because your touch judge caught it. Let's go, boys!
It's going to be a scrum down to Iowa Central. A little debate on whether or not the ball was grounded and where it was scooped up at, but settled down. Going to have a 5-meter scrum awarded to Davenport University. Obstruction call. Iowa Central is awarded a penalty. And that ball is thrown clear out the back of the touch. Out of the back of the try zone. It looks like it's going to be a yellow card for that, maybe. Maybe not. I'm not sure what the call was. Yeah, it was a yellow. He sent off. We're going to have a 6-on-5 advantage to the Tritons here for at least 2 minutes. The winds are really picking up now. Richard Fountain with the boot downfield. Line out to the Tritons. Down the center, that ball gets to Shundell Williams. He tries to get an offload to Vanya Sturm. Doesn't quite get there, but Richard Felton scoops it up. He gets it out to Jabari Leopold. Over to Vanya Sturm. He's in some contact. Nathan Epplett has Anya Mateto out on the wing. Jabari Leopold makes a step, makes another step. He's off to the races. He's got one guy to beat. Gets it to Anya Mateto. He's going to center this. It's going to be 17-7. Iowa Central with the advantage. Pending conversion at tip. Richard Felton with the kick. Flags up, whistle blows, 2 more on the board. 19-7, Iowa Central has the lead. Got another substitution coming on here. And the likes of Jordan Sanderson. That's 4 substitutions for the Tritons. They have 1 more remaining. And we still have a 6-on-7 advantage here due to the yellow card. Richard Felton kicks one deep and into the wind. Oh, shikes. A very heavy hit by Vanya Sturm. The sir says he goes past 90. It's going to be a yellow card against the Tritons. It's 6-on-6 currently. Anya Mateto with the tackle there. Jabari Leopold tracking on the outside. Steals that ball in the ruck. Richard Felton kicks this one downfield. It's off to the races again. A bounce right to a Davenport player. Davenport kicks downfield. Jabari Leopold tracks him down. He's got like a 1-on-4 going here. Richard Felton gets in the chase. He's going to keep him honest, make him kick a little bit harder. We got a match on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. It's 17-12.
Thomas, quick kick. Quick and kick it quick. Drop and go, no one need a try. Go, drop back, let's go.
That one goes wide right, and that's the end of the game. Iowa Central advances on to the finals. Davenport U heads home. A great match between two great teams here.